A bright financial future begins with a sound financial plan.
I was a person who planned early, who sought resources to plan, my retirement.
It's a setup for success.
Right now, I'm comfortable. My wife and I are comfortable with our financial situation. We're still looking to grow our assets, but right now we're comfortable.
But what happens when a setback occurs? Unexpected circumstances that can drain your savings and derail even the best of plans.
Whether it is, a pandemic or a war or an economic downturn, you have to have a plan for those worst case scenarios, even when times are good.
Experts say the first step to financial recovery is to adjust. Take inventory of your situation and assess your resources. What can you tap into? Savings, investments, insurance, emergency funds?
And the emergency fund is different from your savings account, your investment account, your retirement. Emergencies are for emergencies, when something crazy happens and you need to respond.
Most people should have 3 to 6 months of their monthly expenses in a savings account. I would certainly say for entrepreneurs, they probably should have 6 to 12 because their money tends to be less stable.
Next, set up a budget and prioritize your spending. What's immediate? What can wait?
I like a realistic budget, but the only way you can get there is if you track your expenses first. It can be an eye-opening experience for someone to track their expenses, sit down and see exactly where the money goes, and then start to work out a reasonable budget, something that they can actually adhere to.
Also, decrease your costs. What can you eliminate? Cable? Dining out? Shopping? Another tip, contact your creditors. The sooner you act, the greater the chances you'll avoid bigger pitfalls.
Late payments affect their credit score. A lower credit score then affects the interest rate that they're paying, so now they're paying more for those goods and services. And if they really get in trouble, then usually bankruptcy is usually what happens, and then that really has a long-term devastating effect on their credit and their ability to buy homes and to acquire other goods and services.
And finally, don't be afraid or ashamed to begin again. Could an extra job help? What about financial advice or education? Whatever plan you craft for the unexpected, plan to revisit it often, at least yearly, maybe even quarterly.
And there's lots of things out in the world that you can't control, but you can put yourself into a position where you're prepared to take advantage of opportunities, to protect yourself against emergencies.
Hopefully this series will reach those who are struggling and also ask for the resources that they need to be successful, and also be willing to listen, and also not just listen, do something about it.
As we've outlined in this masterclass episode, the pathway to your financial success is to deal with financial adjustments and recovery. And as you find your way back to solid ground, try to also find your happy in the midst of this temporary financial storm. Exercise, meditation, a hobby, things that reduce your stress and increase your peace. All things that can help you get to your ideal place of financial freedom. Want to dive a little deeper into financial literacy and improve your financial future? Take part in the free online learning through the University of West Georgia Center for Economic Education and Financial Literacy.